In the ISLAM. Islam, Muslim, Islam. Just saying the word means peace to me. Islam, Muslim, Islam. Noble true Ali, who opened our minds and eyes to see the reason for unity. The Moorish Science Temple of America is where we learn the truth. The brothers and sisters should all attend, be sure to bring the youth. ISLAM, Islam, Muslim, Islam. Just saying the word means peace to me. Islam, Muslim, Islam.
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 Praise Allah.
Praise Allah.
I'd like to give honors to Sister C's Assistant Grand Chief for reading from the Divine Instructions from the Holy Prophet. Chapter 7, the friendship of Jesus and the mosque. Jesus explains to the mosque the meaning of truth. Sister read from instruction 2 to instruction 9. I'd like to thank her for reading her demonstration, her words, and thoughts. Praise Allah for this conversation. Praise Allah for the friendship of Jesus and the mosque. Praise Allah for Jesus explaining to the mosque the meaning of truth. And praise Allah for these teachings being in our hands so that we too may know the meaning of truth. And Jesus said, truth is the only thing that changes not. That was the reply to the question, my Jewish master, what is truth? So anything that we see with these mortal eyes, these reflexes just appearing, illusions, and will change and pass away.
That's right.
But that which is true, the solid rock, a sure foundation stone. We shall not be moved.
Praise Allah.
Like a tree that's planted by the water. The greatest of humans to be immutable in that which is right. Praise Allah. Praise Allah for these divine instructions. To me, they seem like an instruction manual for the soul, teaching us how to think, how to reason, how to will, how to understand, how to use this flesh for the uplifting of fallen humanity. Learning how to use our hand to extend it to the assistance of our brother and our sister. When they're in adversity, when they're in trouble, and learning how to assist the poor, help the weak, and covet not what is not ours. These teachings belong to us and belong to all of humanity. And praise Allah for all the Moors and all the seekers of the truth, tillers of the soil, generous souls, and all you Moors listening, and all you Moors here present, because I see and I hear people who are trying to save themselves from themselves. Praise Allah, because we're all on that journey. I'd like to call the last speaker of the evening, after a song, Grand Sheikh and Moorish Science Temple number 34, Brother W. Nineveh.
Oh, I can't see Allah, but I feel him in my soul. Oh, I feel him in my bones. Oh, I feel him in my bones. Oh, I can't see Allah, but I feel him in my bones. Feels like fire, 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 in my bones. Noble true Ali, he's a prophet of Allah. He's a prophet of Allah. He's a prophet of Allah. Who is noble true Ali? He's a prophet of Allah. Feels like fire, fire, in my bones. What's your nationality? It's more than American. Saying that noble to Ali. Saying that noble to Ali. What's your nationality? It's more than American. Saying that noble to Ali. Saying that noble to Ali. Feels like fire, stirring up. Fire, stirring up. Fire, stirring up. In my bones. In my bones.
Yes, I'm Moorish American. I give praise to the great God Allah, Father of the universe, the author. Everything we're going through, he wrote it. He wrote the book. All the chapters, all the drama. The great God Allah. He knows your determination before you even make it. Before you even think about it, he already knows what you're gonna do. It's a great God. He loved us so much. Even all my things that I've done, he loved me so much, he still sent me a prophet. But he ain't sent me a prophet so I can still do what I used to do. He sent me a prophet to get me right. But I gotta realize I got a problem in order to get right. Like an alcoholic. As you're hitting that 6th beer, 7th beer, and you just started an hour ago, you gotta realize you got a problem. And once you realize you got a problem, that's the first step. You can work on yourself. You know, I give honor to all of the prophets, 124,000 prophets. That's a lot of love. It's a lot of love. Imagine Adam. Messed up, right? But he still was a prophet. David messed up. He still was a prophet. You know? A prophet is no perfect person. A prophet is one that Allah seems worthy enough to speak through that person. You've done something in your life worthy enough that Allah says, you know, I'm going to use him, I'm going to use her, and speak to the people through this individual. And that's a blessing. I give praise to Allah, honor to the Prophet, honor to all the past Supreme Grand Advisor moderators, Brother C. Kirkman Bey, Brother F. Nelson Bey, Brother Jake Lakewood Bey, Brother R. Laville, the President Grand Chief, Brother R. Jones Bey, his assistant, Brother Hopkins Bey, all the national, state, and local officials, Grand Governor of the State of New York, Brother D. Farkiel, his assistant, and on to our Grand Chief Emeritus, Sister E. German Bey, to our Grand Chief, former Grand Chief, Brother Y. Cyrus Hill. And you know what, Cyrus Hill, I was sitting there, I was thinking, because I don't know more, don't know the history sometimes. You walk in a situation, you don't know the background, but I was sitting there looking at Sister Sealdale sitting in the Assistant Grand Chief's chair, and I remember the first time I met her. I was there at the closet. It was after the meeting. Sister didn't even know me. She comes all up in my face. Wow. And I'm just, see, you know, when you see the drama unfold, and sometimes you just sit there like you're in a movie theater. You don't know you're not responding, you're just watching it. And you realize you're part of the movie. And then you gotta respond. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching the movie. And I'm thinking that I'm sitting back there, and she's sitting in the Assistant Grand Chief's chair, the daughter, minister. But in that moment, if you would have asked me in the moment, how would I know? In the moment, she's up in my face, she's not even a member. Do you think I'm envisioning her at this level? No, I'm not envisioning that. Went to the Assistant Grand Chief. Me and Brother Cyrus here, I was thinking he was working and he met me, and then I came over here and I'm working with him. Sister German Bay, her daughter, and Brother Ferguson here, Brother Evans Bay. Excuse me. Seems like I do not know how to work my phone. How about power off? How about we do power? Yeah, so. And then we were so happy when Sister Pippa Bay came. She had her 2 daughters. I'm not good with names, but Grant, you remember their names? Passmore.
Sister Amaya and Victoria.
Yes. And she took right away to the teaching. I think within a few months we had to take a minutes like a secretary. I mean, that's where we got to carry. You know what I'm saying? From the minutes when you hear us more say that, like, why more keep on saying that? Because Sister Passmore, after we finished the minute, they had the motion, she goes, Harry. And we go, that was cute the way she said it, and the vibration. Very well. The next thing you know, working, like, oh man, that's gonna be a future sheikah. And she meets this other brother and she moves. I'm like, wow, what happened? And here comes Brother Seymour Central here. Right? We always talk about him, met him down on Fulton Street in Ocean. It's a funny thing. I had just become the Grand Sheik of Temple 34. And the Moors brothers, Santana Bay, and these Moors is talking on Facebook. I'm their friend, like I'm not there. Oh, we gonna meet up at Fulton Street. I'm like, they back and forth. They ain't say nothing to the Grand Sheik or nothing. This is what they gonna do. I thought, I said, let me go down there early. Got down there early, got about a few blocks away, parked the car, not close. I came walking up Nostrand Avenue towards Fulton. I seen them on the corner too. They didn't even see me. And they doing that thing. I come rolling up, and I start crossing the street. One of them see me. You know, your children look when, they're doing something they might not be authorized, or kind of awkward, they're looking at me like, oh, here comes the grand sheep, right? I'm like, it's not Moors. I said, good thing I came here to make this authorized here. You're operating illegally. Good thing I came. It's like they driving the car without a driver's license. Here comes Big Brother. He got the driver's license. Yo only had a permit, but you're happy to have them now. And we started doing the teachings. We'll see Martin Stencil in. And I started the meeting. It was very interesting. It was Brother Me and Brother Smithfield. And I started reminiscing about just times where it was just me and Brother Martin Stencil here. And praise Allah. Then where's brother gonna move back up there in Rochester, marry his girl he knew from high school and everything. Yeah. Right, Brother Grand Sheep? Another sheep. Okay, keep it moving. Here comes Sister Harris here, right?
Yeah.
Right? Harris here from Mount Vernon, right? She coming here and we like, oh man, we got nothing. She coming, she gonna marry and move down to Virginia. Ain't this something?
Praise Allah.
Because there's energy and work when you're working with people, building up relationships. And so now to sit back and to sit today as one of our new sheiks, doing a beautiful job, calling on another one of our new sheiks, and then the other two new sheiks. And I'm sitting there, this is accumulation of work of all of us. Of all of us. And when I think about all of us, I think about what Sister Jordan was talking about, right? Because it hit me personally when she was talking about that, because I am the executor of my brother's estate. My brother who passed. And a couple of weeks ago, I left Quran class and went out to his house. And I'm looking at his house. And I'm looking at the things in his house. And like she was saying, like the family is like, yo, just sell everything in the house and let's get the money, pay the bills and be done with it. And like, where's the care? Where's the love? I'm looking at my brother's stereo system, which ever since I was a little boy, admired him, putting his little Stevie Wonder records on it, long playing it, taught me about music, how to connect the speaker with a wire. And I'm looking at the TV in his office, and I'm like saying, a lifetime. Well, like the sisters talk about a lifetime of physical things. But what about the things that are not physical? She said she came into a house and she wants to make a house a home. Well, why did I bring this? What's wrong with the grand sheep? This is something like in our house. That if this was going to be an estate, someone come to sell it, put a price on it. But what is the vibration? See, everything has a vibration. You know what this represents? This represents a faithful Moorish American that's walking down the block in New York City somewhere. And he saw this. And he said, my temple needs something like this. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
He's thinking about his temple.
That's right.
And the vibration, and the brother grabbed us. He came walking through that door one day. Remember Cyrus Hill? And I was like, oh man, look at Marcus Garvey. Look at that beautiful picture. More than, can they see it? Can they see Marcus Garvey? Can you imagine the brother walking in? Think about the vibration. He bought this for the Moors.
Praise Allah. Praise Allah.
So when we put this on the wall, when we put this on the wall, it's a vibration. You come in, we put it there. There's a vibration when you sign in. The vibration of a faithful Moorish American. Now, whether that picture continues to be there or not, it's the vibration that he bought. Each one of these pictures, the color blue, the gold. Remember when we painted the temple, Brother Grand Sheep? We painted it. When I bought this map, not any old map, Peter's projection map, a true, to the best of our ability, scientific map of the world laid out. Not with Europe in the center of the world, not with Europe bigger, not with Africa tiny, but something they did through the UN, up in space, taking pictures. The whole temple, the prophet's chair. All of this is a vibration. It's what makes us Temple 34. We know it's one nation. It's like you got your one family, right? With your aunts and your uncles and your cousins. But then there's your immediate family, right? with your children. The mom, the dad, the children, people that live in that household. That might not be, but they live in that household. That's your family. And you try to take care of that family. So I said, praise the Lord, I give honor to all the brothers and sisters that have brought a type of vibration to make this what it is today.
Praise Allah. That's fine.
Today's my wife's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, baby.
Praise God.
She's in Cancun with her cousin chilling.
What?
Yes, godmother's birthday. You know, 50th birthday.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord.
When you think about birthdays, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's like been a whirlwind for a lot of us to talk about the week, and I think about the test. See, when you're in kindergarten, first grade, the test is spell cat. C A T. There you go. See? Then the other test is,
Ow.
what are your colors? Red, blue, orange, green. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Red, orange, yellow, green,
Yeah.
blue, indigo, and violet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But the tests get higher. And this is a school. You ever wonder why you're here? Like the bigger picture. You know, the bigger picture. Besides, you know, you're searching, you're trying to find, what is Allah doing? Return to the state where I, the prophet, found you. The prophet recruited you. He found you. I could use you. I could use you. You come with me. Oh, I need you too. Why? What's going on here? What is the bigger picture? Because I tell the sheiks and sheikesses and all the members, as you go higher, the tests get harder. What do you think Solomon's test was? It wasn't 1, 2, 3. You know, I tell them all sometimes they be like the weight of the world, you know, like beyond you. You know, today the same thing was happening to me during the week. But see, when you've been in a storm before, and when it comes, you know that if you're the captain of your ship, you gotta be calm. You can't get all flustered. Even though everyone around you could be flustered, if it's your ship, you definitely need to be calm. So you can pilot your ship. And things will come to fluster you. And so as you go higher, your tests get higher. The Cyrus Hill Grand Sheik test, higher test.
That's fine.
Brother Jones Bay, Bill Hawkins Bay, higher test.
That's fine.
Masters, higher test. Masterminds, Adam, higher test, higher test. What do you think about the ones that are right there at the precipice of becoming one with Allah? They're about to merge and blessedness. What do you think some of them last tests are? You, they'll almost be high. You know, think about Job. Took your wife money, took your health, took your, you know, like, you know, everybody's against you. And you sitting there. You don't understand exactly what's going on, but you know what you do know? You got trust in Allah.
That's fine.
There's some things, a lot of things we don't know. But what about the things we do know? Like, you know if you're a good person. Come on, man. You gotta know that. You know how you walk in life? You know what your neighbors think about you? And your co-workers, they can't, you know, the whole world's wrong. I'm really a nice guy, but they all think I'm a mean guy. I don't know what's wrong with that. It don't work like that. You done add up your neighbors, your family members, all those different people. Kind of generally what kind of person you are. You might be in denial, but it is what it is. Until we face the seriousness of what the situation is. And I was thinking, the prophet is calling out strong men and women, right? It makes me think. No offense to our brothers and sisters, family members. They might not be so strong. What did he mean by strong? Well, I don't think he meant that he wants a bunch of bodybuilders. All the ones that can run fast, jump high. He needs strong men and women. Oh, he's talking about mental strength for the mental war, the mental jihad, the battle that these Moors is talking about that's going on inside. The strength that Brother R. Jordan Neal had to have, Brother Turnabay had to have, Brother Smith, all of us, at these moments when these teachings kick in. And that lower self is telling you, man, hatred, slander, lewdness, murders, and everything that harm is coming at you. She's looking good. The spices, the scents, everything's got you going, right? And all of a sudden, here come your higher self. Love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, right? And I know I'm being dramatic, but I'm saying this has to be dramatic inside of you. You got to understand what's going on. If not, you miss the boat. You come in here, you're reading the Quran, you're reading the laws, Moorish literature, you're studying about the Moors of Spain, and you know what's going on here, you know all about this, you know all about politics, you know all about this, but you don't know. We're ignorant. You don't know about yourself. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Why is Brother Clendenberg here? Why am I in your life? The old dude, he's stickler. And this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. You know what? When I became the Grand Sheik for the first time, Temple number 21,
Yes.
1989, I was 28 years old. What do you know at 28? I had a big head, went to Rutgers, yeah, thinking I'm all about myself. I got all of that, yeah, that's good. What do you know about people? To be a father, I just became a father a couple years, a little bit. What do I know about being a father of a group of people? People that are older than you. I'm the Grand Sheik, sister's 90 years old. New baby. This is a Grand Sheik school somewhere? I ain't see it. On the job training. Came Grand Sheik Temple 34, 2017, 2014. 53 years old. 28 and 53, big difference in your life, man. Now I'm 62. What did I learn? What am I bringing to the table now that I didn't have at 20? Still the same person. What I see is my brothers and sisters and myself going through life, going through the drama of life. And I see that the world that we come in has no regard for each other. It's all about self. And then we come in here and learning it's not about self. It's about to be selfless. It's like being like that mother at 3 o'clock in the morning when the baby that threw up on you and you're all feeling disgusted and you just have enough energy to clean the baby and fall asleep with it all on you. And you're waking up and the other babies want breakfast. Right? And then you say to yourself, what in the world am I doing? But then you think about to your auntie and your grandmother and it's something in your memory. And you think about the sacrifices. You know, when I think about the Moorish American, I think about the cream of the Asiatics. Whether it's Moorish America, Nation of Islam. Somewhere Moors trying, somewhere, to help their people. It's a state of mind. That's how people find their way to the Moorish Science America. You know, it's funny. The other day, I decided to go and I seen the nations of gods of earth. I'm gonna be a friend to follow them. And then one of the gods was like, who could teach me the supreme mathematics for today and all of that? So I just couldn't help it. So I had to put, Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Oh, and they coming from me. I got my bay on it and everything. And they going on me in a little bit. I'm like, it's okay. But see, the thing about it is, these are all my brothers and sisters. What about Uncle Jimmy? Like to drink, right? We know it. But we also know when Candace's like, oh, I don't want Uncle Jimmy there. me and her know you've got to invite Uncle Jimmy. It ain't leaving you can't leave family behind. We're your family. It don't matter what's going on in the family. Don't matter how we feel about each other. Sometimes we got our ups and downs. But you can't explain to me how we not inviting cousin so-and-so. Think about it. You feel some way. How's she gonna feel? How he gonna feel? When everyone's finding out, oh, you going to Walter's wedding? Yeah. Oh, you going to Walter's wedding? You going to, oh, you didn't get invited? Huh? Yeah, it's all right. I don't mind. We cool. We still cool. I'm just not gonna, and auntie's getting dressed up and leaving. Your mother's leaving to go to the wedding. How's that gonna feel? But yet, at the same time, we gotta prepare for Uncle Jimmy, right? We can't just go to the wedding and not be prepared for what might happen. So even in including the whole family, you also gotta be aware of the family. So praise Allah. I was gonna read here from the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science of America. And I was just thinking about this chapter, the pinnacle of wisdom. Now I think about all the brothers and sisters that come to the Moorish Science of America. And we ask them, well, why did you come here? Who told you about the temple and everything? Very rarely do I hear a person say, I came to find out about the unfoldment of my life, how I can work on my character, how I could be a better person. Mostly it's about, I'm not Black. I want to find out about my nationality, different things like that. But this chapter here is called the pinnacle of wisdom. And when I first think about this chapter, it thinks about the pinnacle. That's the highest height that you can go. So divine instructions from the Holy Prophet, the instructions from the Prophet, the pinnacle of wisdom. What do you think you're gonna find in the chapter? I mean, when you first open it up and you're thinking about it, like this must be pretty powerful. I mean, I didn't read it yet, but the divine instructions from a holy prophet, the highest height of wisdom. This must be like a goal for me. Not to just be wise, but the highest height. And it talks about it. I want to go into page 49. Instruction 27. What then is life that man should desire it? What breathing that he should covet it? Pinnacle of wisdom. This is something you would want to know if you want to be wise. It's the highest height. Talk about what then is life. Is it not a scene of delusion? A series of misadventures, a pursuit of evils linked on all sides together. In the beginning, it is ignorance. Pain is in the middle, and its end is sorrow. Where are you going to learn this at? Are they going to teach you this in school? Are you going to learn this in your neighborhood? At the club? Playing basketball, football? So where would you learn this? How could you be a little child growing up, going to middle school, high school, college, or whatever, and you don't even know what life is about? You're living it, but no one's telling you what it's about. And then you're told to follow these senses, these desires. And if you satisfy them, then you're happy. Look what it says on here. As one wave pushes on another, you ever been in the beach? See the waves come in, you're playing in the waves, and one wave comes. As one wave pushes on another till both are involved in that behind them, even so succeeded evil to evil in the life of man. Evil to evil in the life of man. You ever call someone evil? And what someone ever call you evil? You've ever had an evil thought? This is like that one evil thought when you was 10. That wave went into that other evil thought when you was 15. And the other evil thought, see, they just be building. Evil to evil. This is how you live in your life a certain way. Then it goes on here. The greater and the present swallow up the lesser and the past. You ever told someone this is the worst day of my life? Until you have another day that's even worse than that day. So it's talking about how life, it says here, the greater and the present swallow up the lesser and the past. Our terrors are real evils. Our expectations look forward into impossibilities. It says here, fools to dread as mortals and to desire as if immortal. What part of life is it that we should wish to remain with us? Is it youth? Can we be in love with outrage, licentiousness, and temerity? Is it age? Then we are fond of infirmities. It is said gray hairs are reverend and length of days an honor. Virtue can add reverence to the bloom of youth, and without it, age plants more wrinkles in the soul than on the forehead. Is age respected because it hated riot? What justice is in this, when it is not age that despises pleasure, but pleasure that despises age? Be virtuous while thou art young, so shall thy age be honored. Praise Allah. I really enjoyed all the speakers tonight, and I thank all the Moors for all the positive thoughts that they put out for the temple. We want to continue to put out positive thought for our brother Grant in Trenton, New Jersey, who had a stroke at the convention for Jay Florence here. He's making great strides, praise Allah, and we're getting daily updates on his condition. And we just want to put a thought out there for all the Moors as they're going through these days of life. You know, more this chapter is deep on many levels. And I just implore the Moors to really take a look. All right. You know, it's better to have an understanding as you're going through something. You don't want to go through it and then afterwards say, man, I could have done so many different things. When right now you have an opportunity to understand what life is. So praise Allah. Thank again, Brother Smith here, our acting chairman, for calling on me. And I'm gonna say peace.
Peace. We're marching into Mecca, that beautiful city of love. We're marching into Mecca, that beautiful city of love. Now if you want to know where that beautiful city of love, into the holy city, no lights get down. That beautiful city of love. Now we're marching into Mecca, that beautiful city of love. We're marching into Mecca, that beautiful city of love.
Islam,
Islam.
Islam,
Islam.
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 Praise Allah.
Praise Allah.
I'd like to thank our Grand Chief, Brother W. Kendon Bay, for the reading from the Divine Instructions, Holy Prophet, chapter 39, Holy Instructions from the Prophet, Pinnacle of Wisdom. Grand Chief read from Instruction 27 down to Instruction 34, the end of the chapter. Praise Allah for these teachings. And praise Allah for his demonstration. Praise Allah for his sincerity in his words and the vibration that's kept on high and is lighting us on fire with holy zeal.
Praise Allah.
At this time, I'd like to call on the Assistant Grand Chief, Sister C. Seal to read the morning.
Islam.
The
divine warning by the prophet Noble Drew Ali. Prophet warns all Muslims, governors ordered to read proclamation at each meeting. I hereby inform all members that they must end all radical, agitating speeches while at work, in their homes, or on the streets. We are for peace and not destruction. Stop flashing your cards at Europeans. It causes confusion. Remember, your card is for your salvation. Failure to obey these orders will be of severe consequence. We are for love, truth, peace, freedom. We are for love, truth, peace, and freedom. And when these principles are violated, justice then must take its course. Any member or group of members who hold malicious feelings toward the temple or the prophet or violate the divine covenant of the Moorish movement will receive their reward from Allah for their unjust deeds. All true Moors will and must obey the laws laid down to them by their prophet. If they lose confidence in their prophet, they should turn in their card, button, cease wearing their turban or fez, and return to the state where I, the prophet, found you. This is a holy and divine movement founded by the prophet, Noble Drew Ali. And if the prophet is not right, the temple is not right. The prophet, therefore, is sending out the divine plea to all Moorish Americans that they do their part in protecting their prophet and the temple. This is an everlasting movement founded by the prophet through the will of Allah to redeem his people from their sins. By order of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Peace.
Islam? This time, I'd like to turn the meeting over to the Assistant Grand Sheikh, Sister C. Seals there.
Islam? I'd like to thank our brother Chairman, our brother Secretary as well, multiple fez wearing right now. The brothers out here handling a lot. Praise Allah. May Allah be pleased. At this time, we're going to take up the collections, which is turning into Secretary's time. The meeting was officially lowered after the warning was read. We have public collection available. We have local building. We have the uplifting fund, and we have traveling. Praise Allah.
I help.
Yeah.
Islam, sister.
It's wrong. I want to help.
All right, you gotta leave your shawl behind because you're gonna drop it. Look. Your shawl is around your shoulder. You gotta take that off for a moment. Because you're gonna trip. You're gonna get back to the system. No, the one on your shoulders. Scarf around your neck.
Gotta get perspective.
You just take it off of her because she's so focused on getting this particular task. Thank you, brother Uncle Smith Hill. All right, I don't know if any of the Moors are maybe on at this particular moment with an announcement. Sister Secretary in particular, is Secretary have any announcements for us? That's all, keep going. It's on.
Praise and honors already given. I'm going to read a few announcements, and also just wanted to let you know that we have our dear Sister Sheikis and Divine Minister, Sister D. Adams Bay, and she also has a hand raised. Praise Allah. So just really quickly, tomorrow is Moorish American Remembrance Day. Praise Allah. I just wanted to give a little background, but before we do that, Temple 11, it's been mentioned a few times that we will be heading to Philadelphia for the trek, Moorish American Remembrance Day for 2023, also known as the annual Moorish Trek, is happening tomorrow, Saturday, 12 o'clock. We'll be meeting at 525 Market Street in Philadelphia. If you'd like to travel with the temple, and I'm not quite sure yet, but if you'd like to travel with the temple, we have rented a minivan, and you need to reach out to Brother C. Ferguson Eel or at the temple. Please speak to the Grand Sheikh or Assistant Grand Sheikh and let them know that you want to attend. You can also travel there using public transportation. If you need assistance with that, please also let us know. You need to be sure, if you want to travel with the minivan, there is a suggested donation of $35 that goes towards gas and toll as well as the minivan fee. And if you have or are having any financial difficulty, please don't hesitate to also let us know when you let us know that you want to travel tomorrow. That being said, just a little bit of one thing also, make sure you're wearing comfortable walking shoes, and rain is expected. This is a rain or shine event. So yes, we will continue. The trek will happen even if it's raining. So please plan accordingly. And yes, you will need comfortable walking shoes. Additionally, if you plan on participating in the trek and then after the trek, usually they go back to the temple, Temple 11, or and they have food and they have fellowship, that they're asking for a $20 donation as well to cover that, those expenses that are related to that. Just a little bit of background about Moorish American history, Moorish American Remembrance Day. And I think it's important that we learn a little bit about it. For those who don't know, that there's an article available, and I'll post this in our Facebook chat, that talks about it. But Moorish American Remembrance Day is just a unique gathering that's intended to allow Moorish Americans to remember that heritage, their heritage, and to preserve their own identity. Members of the Moorish Zion Temple of America, who consider themselves Moorish by nationality and practice of Islam, as well as you'll see other Moorish Americans from other groups attend and sort of come together as one to celebrate and to walk and explore a few historical sites. But we all gather together for a reading of that city's proclamation that notes that October 14th is Moorish American Remembrance Day. We tour Independence Hall and Carpenter's Hall. I believe you'll be passing the Liberty Bell, as well as other important sites. The other announcement is, well, more of a thank you to everyone who was able to participate and joined in the Zoom for Charter Temple 21's 90th Charter Day celebration. It was a beautiful celebration, and we really appreciate that the members always show up, and that's always noted and appreciated. Just a reminder that if you want to pay your dues, you can do so in person at the temple on Friday. Temple is open from 7:30 until 10. And then you can also pay your dues on Sunday when temple is open from 2 to 4. We have our Facebook pages. We have a public and private page that you can request to join, as well as a Facebook chat that you definitely want to be a part of if you want to know what's going on, the activities and events that are happening, and any last minute changes or information or essential information. Thank you to everyone who took time and stopped about 7 p.m. Daily and whenever you could, or throughout the day, to offer prayers and send positive thoughts and vibrations, as well as your support and resources that were used. I wanted to make a special note to thank Brother Cyrus Eel, Brother Y. Cyrus Eel, our past Grand Sheik, for all of his efforts in helping to organize for Brother Florence Eel, who had a stroke during convention. And I thank you for his meetings, his updates, information, keeping everyone posted. And he's worked diligently to do so. I just wanted to make sure that we gave him his flowers and appreciation for the work that he's doing. If you want to make your donation through Cash App, you can send it to $MSTA34, I believe. And you can go ahead and make that donation. Please be sure to put in the notes section specifically what you would like that donation to be towards, if it's for dues, or you can make a donation to the temple a general donation, and you can make a donation to Sisters Auxiliary or to any of the other auxiliaries as well. With that, I also wanted to note that Brother Serrano Bay has raised his hand as well. And with that, I say peace. Islam, just can you unmute?
Zoom.
Islam?
Islam, you can hear us now.
If you smoke.
Islam?
We can hear you. Praise the Lord.
Thank you so much, dear sister, for your communication, also during the Holy Day meeting, which is very much informational. I appreciate you taking the time out to also expound on the definition for us. I think that's an important aspect of reflecting on information and knowledge, being able to reflect on a definition. Also, can you pull that door a little bit more close, just for that? And I did, and thank you for running back on the information, also for highlighting the Charter Day celebration. And it also made me think about the service that we attended for Sister Gaskin Hill on last week, Saturday. And we'll definitely make sure that the Moors are given a copy of the program, maybe scan it in. Sister Jordan Hill had mentioned maybe just making sure the Moors can kind of stay in the loop, so we'll have some things for you to kind of view on the temple page coming up. At this time, I would like to give recognition to the two hands that I see on Zoom. I'm gonna go with Sister D. Adams Bay, as we know her hand was up first, and then Brother Serrano Bay, our Assistant Chairman, will call on you next. To the Adams Bay.
Islam Moors, praise Allah, and outer source prophet. It was a beautiful meeting, and I just wanted to send my Islams and to thank Sister Cecile Zia for inviting me and the family to the Holy Day meeting at Temple 34 via Zoom. And I'd like to send Islams from my husband, Brother T. Adams Bay, and from the Grand Governor of the state of Virginia, Brother R. Smith Bay, and from the Grand Sheikh of Moorish National Home Number 1, who's also the Assistant Grand Governor, Brother W. Cranenberg III. So praise Allah, I love you Moors, and I miss you all. Peace.
Okay. I know that Sister C, Sister U, and Sister S after they will also extend their Islam. So
Islam.
praise Allah.
Yes. Praise Allah.
Islam, Sister Adams Bay.
Islam, Brother W. Cranenberg Bay. Praise Allah. Thank you for that shout out.
Gave you the shout out, right? So, we can still make room, now you can come back. It's called return to the mat. And you come back
Islam.
to the children,
Let's hold that thought. Let's hold that thought.
I'm gonna hold it.
That's the Moorish American Cafe, because the sister cooks, and I heard the brother makes cookies, so we ready, all vegan dishes, praise Allah.
Praise Allah.
And just to resound that same thought as I threw, as Brother Clinton they threw that out there, that was also something that Sister W, Sister T, Clinton Day, Sister Tasha had communicated. One of the things that she contributed to the temple was we were doing Moorish Cafe, Moorish this, Moorish that. And she kind of said we can call it the MAC, which is an abbreviation for Moorish American Cafe. And so just to give our sister honors and extend another happy birthday to her, and may she enjoy herself, and may she feel loved and know that she's worthy of celebrating. With that, I'm gonna call on Brother L. Serrano Bay. Islam, Brother Serrano Bay.
Islam. Islam, can the Moors hear me?
Islam.
Praise Allah. First I rise and I give all praise to the great God Allah. I give honors to his holy and divine prophet, Prophet Nabu Ali. I give honors to everything that pertains to Islam. I want to wish the Moors a happy holy day. And I want to say, may Allah continue to bless you all. It's always a blessing to be amongst the Moors, to hear the Moors, to commune with the Moors, to learn with the Moors, to share with the Moors. And, just listening to the Moors speak, I was thinking about chapter number 15 in the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America. And I was thinking about instruction number 3. It says, and with himself he talked. He said, my lower self is strong by many ties, by many ties, I am bound down to carnal life. Have I the strength to overcome and give my life a willing sacrifice for men? And I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about the eyes of the sentinels that watch for thee, and how often are they able to distinguish truth from error? And we understand that all of our problems, these hurdles, and all of these sore temptations, and all of these different things are just reflexes appearing as the ethers vibrate so and so. And I was thinking, where it talks about, it says, the harbinger had paved the way, the logos had been introduced to men as love made manifest. He must now begin his divine ministry. And on the Thursday call, Sister Cecile, our assistant Grand Sheikah, she kind of emphasized on everyone being a priest for themselves. I have an aunt, my great aunt, she always says that your divine ministry starts in the home. It starts at home, right? And we are each a priest for our own selves. So it starts with self. And so wherever you find yourself in your home, whether you are a sheik, not a sheik, minister, or not a minister, you have that divine duty to be the example in your home. And so I think about what our Grand Sheik will always say: if you want to be a mufti, act like a mufti. If you want to be a sheik, act like a sheik. If you want to be a minister, act like a minister. And when you out there in the world, act like the charter is up. Do your best. And that's what I thought about. I love you, Moors. I want to thank all of the Moors. I give honors to Sister D. Adams Bay and her husband. I give honors to Sister J. Jordanelle, her husband, all of the Moors, Sister C. Sills, Brother Clendenin Bay. Uh, peace and love.
Peace and love.
How much do you rate it?
That's all good, brother. I know you've been here with us before, but do you mind announcing your name, say your name first?
I said, I give thanks and praise to my Father God, Allah.
That's right.
My name is Deep Costley.
Brother D. Cox Bay, it's all good, brother. Good to see you again.
Islam.
Islam. I also wanted to take this time, I know the moms know, right? When you have the youth and with you out here at the temple, and you gotta make it happen. I just want to give honors, Godfather, Brother W. Clinton Day doubling up on the back door, holding Sister M. Serrano Bay, Sister E. Jones Bay, holding her for the duration of the meeting and helping to keep her quiet and making sure that, her child needs, right? Because we all have needs, we all have emotional needs, physical, financial, those 7 hierarchy of needs, as far as Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I want to give honors to those who are supporting, and I don't want you to ever underestimate the power, the love in supporting one another. I appreciate also Sister Jordan Neal, Sister Adams Bay. They're very instrumental as far as having a sisterhood and having those. Also Sister Vonniel, there's a different sisters throughout the nation, but to have a select group of those that you can call family is a blessing. And so know that when you're here in the Moorish Science Temple of America, that is something also that is waiting for you. Just open up the windows of your heart. Open up. I know that our brothers are over here working diligently to make these minutes happen. Islam Brothers Grand Sheikh.
Just get a count again. So we got going tomorrow, Brother Ferguson in, Brother Spalding Bay, Brother Turner Bay, right?
I'll definitely.
Islam, Brother Spalding Bay said he's not going to be able to make it. He got work.
Okay.
Peace.
Now I know Brother Barnaby Bay said something on the messenger.
What time, right?
Yeah. We're gonna probably try to leave about 8:30 from here, 8:45. And also Brother Iwodio said he's gonna be here.
So Brother Lordio.
Brother Lordio, Brother Turner Bay, Brother Ferguson Hill, and yourself and Michaela right now.
Is there any other Moors maybe interested in going at this moment?
All right, so we'll meet here at the temple.
Wow.
We'll double check with Brother Ferguson now, but Sister Steele will be here in the morning at 8:30.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of
Sister Michaela,
Yeah,
8:30.
yeah,
I need you here tomorrow morning,
okay,
okay?
okay.
Praise the Lord.
Hi, I'm taking
Yes,
care of her.
Yes, Mom.
I did take care of her teeth because I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm calling you Sister Kizza. Praise the Lord. Islam, Sister M. Serrano Bay, it's Auntie
You hear who
Judy.
that is?
Yeah,
Who is that talking?
is that talking?
Did you hear her? Who is that?
Islam.
Bob,
Who is that? Do you
what's
know?
your name?
Praise the Lord. I just wanted to let you know that also we'll be driving up, so we'll meet you all in Philadelphia. Praise the Lord.
What's your name?
Praise Allah. That sounds beautiful, Morris. If we can maybe take a picture, that'd be great. Sister Jordan, by any chance, did you note that that they went with certain colors? I know that there were certain colors that we used. I believe, is it all red or is it red and white?
Red.
What was the color?
Red for the red turbans, red, it's usually red.
All right, thank you so much for that communication. I appreciate you. All right, we're gonna turn this on over to our Assistant Secretary as he reads today's financial report. Islam?
Yes, Honor.
Islam,
No.
Fourth Science Temple of America, Temple number 34. Finance received for October the 13th, 2023. Monthly dues received 50 cents. Per capita tax, $3. Public collection, $1.33. Emergency fund, $1.50. Sisters Auxiliary received $15, $2 for the uplifting fund, $4 for National Building Fund, $5 for the travel fund, $2 for local building fund, and $3 for the Morris Guide. The total attendance of 19 and a grand total of finance received of $37.33. Peace.
You heard the reading of today's financial report. What is the will and pleasure of the Morris? Response, Sister E. Jones Bay?
As long as we praise the Lord, the one who profit, everything, so as long as move that the financial report be accepted with any correction needed.
Response. Brother Turbay?
I second that motion.
Response, it was moved by Sister E. Jones Bay and seconded by Brother K. Turner Bay that the financial report be accepted with the necessary corrections if there be any. You heard the motion. Are you ready for the question? All those in favor, show by the Moorish way of voting. All opposed? Praise the Lord. Let the secretary note that the motion has been carried.
Other eyes reveal. Praise Allah.
All right, Morris, I'd like to thank you all for your contribution spiritually, physically, financially, and in any way that you were able. Can we just have the Korans back at the front here, the ones that we've handed out, just so we can keep track? Hassan? All rise. Face the east. Heels together, forming a 90-degree angle. 5 fingers on your left hand and 2 fingers on your right hand. As you repeat the North American prayer. Allah, the Father of the universe.
Allah, the Father of the universe.
The Father of love.
The Father of love.
Truth.
Truth.
Peace.
Peace.
Freedom.
Freedom.
And justice.
And justice.
Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector.
My guide.
My guide.
And my salvation.
My salvation.
By night.
By night.
And by day.
And by day.
Through his holy prophet.
His holy prophet.
Drew Ali.
Drew Ali.
Amen.
Amen.
Praise Allah. Peace and love, Moors. Have a good evening.
Islam.
Happy holy day.
Peace.
Bye, happy.
Keep feeling confident.
All right, so we on my way back,
Peace there, brother, peace.
okay?
You're almost done, honey. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap everything up.
Last thing I would say is